AT Math guy here. This is going to be College Algebra Lesson 1.2. We're working on exponents and order of operations. Today's joke: what did one math book say to the other? Man, I got a lot of problems. Get it? Alright, good stuff. Icebreaker, nice. In this lesson, you are going to be able to use exponents. Check. And we're going to be able to use the order of operations. Okay. So an exponent represents repeated multiplication. When reading exponents, we read exponents like this one right here as 2 to the third power. Or, because it's a special number, it's a 3, we can say 2 cubed. You will notice that in the expression 2 to the third, the exponent, the 2 ends up being the base, and the 3 is the exponent. In numbers 1, 2, 3, you're going to rewrite each product in exponential form. Let me do number 1 for you. So 4 is the number that ends up being the base. So that's the big number. How many 4s do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you put 4 to the 6th power. Try the next 2 on your own. Pause it, try the next 2, and then come back. Number 2, base is 1. How many 1s do you have? 3. And in number 3, the base is 2/3, and you have 4 of them. You can't just put the 4 up here, because if you do, it's not on the 3 also. So you got to put parentheses around it and say that's to the 4th power. So incorrectly, if you did this, then it's only on the 2. So this is not what you want to do. Make sure you put parentheses around it. That's how you rewrite each product as an exponential form. In numbers 4 through 9, you're going to evaluate each exponential expression. So in number 4, 7 squared. What are we looking at? Let's rewrite it. That means 7 times 7. There's 2 of them. Well, everybody knows 7 times 7 is 49. In number 3, we got 5 to the 3rd power. So that's 5 times 5 times 5. This is another good one to memorize. But what do we have? 5 times 5. Everybody knows that's 25. Times 5 again, you have 125. In the third one, we have 1/4 to the 3rd power. So that's 1/4 times a 1/4 times a 1/4. Giving me 111. So we got 1 on top. 4, 4, 4. So we got 4 times 4. That's 16 times 4 again. 64. Okay, so far. Moving on, we got 4/9 to the 2nd power. So we got 4/9 times 4/9. Giving me a top of 16, a bottom of 81. Number 8, 1 to the 8th power. 1 times 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 1. So what do we have? 1 8 times, but there's multiplication, so the answer is still 1. And our special case of anything to the 0 power is 1. It is assumed that this course, you know your multiplication facts. So if you don't, this chart here helps you memorize those facts. If you need to, make them flashcards to help you do that. Right? So all of these, you should know already. This is where I would suggest memorizing to help make this course a little easier for you since it's non-calculator. That was objective 1. How are we feeling? Thumbs up? We're good? Hopefully. Moving on. Here in order of operations, you might have learned a little phrase called, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Couldn't tell you what Aunt Sally did, but whatever she did, she needs to be excused. What does that mean? That means you simply do this. You simplify parentheses first, being the P. So parentheses first. Second, you use expressions with exponents, so you get rid of the exponents. Third, working from left to right, like you read a book from left to right, you go multiplication and division. So if you see division first, you will do that before the multiplication, working from left to right. And then finally, working from left to right, you do addition and subtraction. Knowing that, let's jump into our questions here, evaluating numbers 10 through 17. Right, I see parentheses here. So 3 next to the parentheses, what order of operations is that? If you said multiplication, pat yourself on the back. So we got 3 times whatever 56 divided by 7 is. Right? 56 divided by 7 is 8. Minus 4 squared. Parentheses are gone. What's the next rule? Exponents, like it says. So we have 3 times 8 minus 4 squared. 4 times 4 is 16. Finishing up, working from left to right, multiplication and division. So I see multiplication of 24. No more multiplication or division. Adding and subtracting. Final answer is 8. Number 11 here, we have 2 sets of parentheses. And once again, it is a multiplication with that 2. So we got 2 times, parentheses, 30 minus whatever 28 divided by 2 is. Well, it's half of 28. Half of 28 is 14. Finishing it up, these brackets are still parentheses. So we get 2 times 16. 2 times 16, because multiplication is next, 32 plus 5, 37. The 9 plus 2, leave it, bracket, because we want to do this parentheses first. 23 minus 4 times 1 plus 2, which is 3. Now let's do this bracket. Going in order, we got 9 plus 2, still on the outside. Do not add those to be 11. Not right. You have 23 minus these 2, which is 12. When you times them. 9 plus 2 still stays. You can do the parentheses. 23 minus 12 is 11. And this is why you didn't add these, because the 2 needs to be multiplied. So your order says to do multiplication first. So this is 9 plus 2 times 11, which is 22. Add 9 to that, 31. 13, you have the parentheses. So we'll do 12 times 3 minus, in parentheses, we have 3 squared divided by 9. Done with parentheses. Now we do exponents. We got 12 times 3 minus 3 squared, which is 9 divided by 9. Working from left to right on multiplication division, here's multiplication. We got 12 times 3, that's 36, minus 9 divided by 9. Now I see it's still working from left to right, this division here, so we got 36 minus 9 divided by 9, which is 1, giving you a final answer of 35. Parentheses first, so we have 40 minus 24 divided by 8 plus, in the math here, 5 minus 3 is 2 and that's going to be squared. Exponents now. 24 divided by 8 plus 2 squared, which is 4. I see division, because working left to right, multiplication, division. 40 minus 24 divided by 8 is 3. Now working from left to right, I don't want to see you add these two together. I want to see 40 minus 3, which is 37, and then add 4 to that, giving you the grand total of 41. Questions 15, 16, 17 are the fraction bar questions. So you're able to do the top and the bottom separately to get your answer. Okay? So we'll do the bottom section over here. The bottom is 20 times whatever this is, and it looks like 5 to me. So that bottom ends up being 100. The top looks like we're doing exponents 11 squared, so that's 121, minus 7 times 3. Well, that's 121 minus 21, and that's 100 also. So we have 100 over 100, which gives you an answer of 1. Uno. Working again. If we do the top here, we got 3 plus in parentheses 5 minus 2, which is 3 squared. Doing the math here, we got 3 plus 3 squared, so that's 3 times 3 times 3. Well, 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. That gives you 30 for the top. Bottom is 2 squared, which is 4, plus 24 divided by 4. 4 plus 24 divided by 4 is 6, which gives you 10. Now we have to look and see, can that be simplified? Sure can. Answer is 3. And our last one, we have the top of 25 plus, sorry, that's a minus, silly me, minus 1 plus 3, which is 4 squared. 25 minus 4 squared, which is 16, giving you 25 minus 16, 9. And the bottom, we got 6 plus, we do 14 divided by 2, which is 7, and then minus 8. Go in order from left to right, 13 minus 8. Final answer 5. The top was 9, the bottom was 5. Hopefully this helps you out with exponents in order of operations. Ta-ta for now.